While the HDHomeRun offers their own suite of applications to ensure a reliable and hassle-free experience, there are other alternatives, one of which happens to be NextPVR. NextPVR is a free media player software, and like the HDHomeRun application, it allows you to broadcast your TV signal on the PC, but that is not all it can do. As you might have recalled, I mentioned that HDHomeRun has a DVR service which requires an annual fee to take advantage of. NextPVR, however, has DVR capability as well, and while it's free to use, you can best believe there are a few caveats. With that being said, I would like to take you through a setup that will utilize Kodi and have you up and recording your TV shows in no time. So let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is head to the official website, nextpvr.com. Download the program and install it. Now, if you're using Windows 8 or above, it is recommended that you download LAV filters. It's also recommended that you use it for audio decoding as well. I've left a link to where you can download it in the description box below. Once you've installed everything, start the program. If you have set up your HDHomeRun device, NextPVR should recognize it instantly. You can confirm it's working by clicking on the Live TV option. Once you've confirmed things are in working order, hit the escape key and come out of Live TV, then we can take a look at a few settings. You can right-click anywhere on the screen and this should bring up a context menu. Go to Settings. Go to Miscellaneous 2. One of the most crucial parts of setting up your DVR is the EPG, which is Electronic Program Guide for short. This leads us to the main caveat. With the basic EPG settings, NextPVR only allows up to 5 hours of listings, so if you are someone who wants to record a few hours or days ahead of the scheduled show, well, you can imagine this would be a little difficult. Now, there are some other ways of doing this that I will discuss in a bit, but I just wanted to let you know what you're dealing with before moving forward. Next, let's take a quick look at an option in the Miscellaneous 1 section. I recommend changing the location of your live TV buffer. Remember that DVRs allow you to rewind, and so it requires a temporary space for this to happen. The buffer directory is where the videos go, but it can create large video files, so I suggest making sure you know exactly where this is located. I also recommend changing the time shift mode to EBG based. Now we will look at the decoders section. Here you want to change your decoders. You want to choose the decoder based on what your device decodes. My HDHomeRun device decodes MPEG-2 video, and because I'm using the Windows 7 operating system, I can leave the decoder at default. Since the recommendation was to use the LAV audio filter for audio, I've changed both the MPEG-1 audio and the AC3 audio, also known as Dolby Digital, to the preferred decoder. Now we will head to the recording section. Here you want to choose the directory of your recorded videos. The default is your public video folder. Finally, we'll go to channels. You should already see a list of your channels available. The main focus for us here is under EPG, as there are a few options to consider. To change these options, I'm going to go to Bulk Map, as we can change the EPG option on the fly. Clicking on the EPG source next to each channel will create a drop-down arrow selection. Click on the arrow to get the drop-down menu. For this example, I'm going to be changing all my channels to the DVB/atsc EPG option. While it is supposed to give me 5 hours of TV listings, this is greatly dependent upon the information that is being pulled from. There are, of course, a few more options that you should consider. The XML TV option requires some scripting on your end, and as such has a pretty big do-it-yourself factor, so I only recommend going this route if scripting is your thing. For everyone else, the other alternative is Schedules Direct, an organization that is trying to promote the benefits of open source software and is offering 20 days worth of EPG listings if you subscribe to their annual membership, which is currently $25. They do have a free 7-day trial and $6 monthly service if you're not quite ready to commit to a full year subscription, something I certainly suggest since you're just trying out this program for the first time. So now that you know your options, let's proceed with updating the EPG. It will take some time for the EPG to update. Once it has completed, you can click OK to come out of the settings and go to the guide to see if the listings came through. You can, of course, start recording using NextPVR's program, but as luck would have it, there is a Kodi plugin that works with the program also. If you're using the HDHomeRun plugin for Kodi, you want to disable it to avoid conflicts. Once you have done that, you can just search for the NextPVR plugin. The plugin will need to be downloaded, but once it has, it will work just like HDHomeRun plugin. If we take a look at the guide section, you can see all of our EPG listings are here. Now all you have to do is pick the show you would like to record, and you now have a DVR. Before you throw your confetti in the air to celebrate, remember that this only works with the device it was installed on. If you're looking to get a little more elaborate with your setup, like using another device to record a TV show, this will require additional steps, so bear this in mind. There are a few more links left in the description box, which include Schedule Direct and an XML TV method. If updating the EPG is getting aggravating, you can always go to the TV Guide website and look up the time for upcoming shows that way. While I still recommend using the HDHomeRun DVR service, you at least have an alternative to consider that I certainly urge you to try. With that being said, this is the Core, your resident entertainment techie, signing out.